Motivation and willpower have absolutely nothing to do with why you struggle to succeed. I'm just lazy. I don't have the energy. I don't have the money. I'm too busy. I failed so many times before, it just seems like it's too hard. All of these things, all of these sayings are coming from the back of your mind. You've said them, you've heard them, and you believe them. And they all boil down to just one rooted thought pattern ingrained in your neural pathways: that this goal is impossible to achieve. It's not that you're lazy or broke or don't have the time. It's that there's a part of your mind deep down that believes that these things will never happen. I'm going to help you change that belief today and switch your mind from I can't to I can. The first step to making lasting and powerful change is to understand a little bit about how the mind works. We think, feel and behave in the ways that we do because our beliefs we learned from the influences in our life. Our parents, our environment, school, society. The vast majority of the things that we believe about ourselves and how the world works we learned as we developed through childhood. Because no one is born thinking they're lazy. No one is born depressed. Babies don't come out of the womb and think, oh my God, don't look at me, I'm naked and covered in gunk. We pick up our traits, our personalities, habits, practices, principles, perks and flaws from the influences around us. And the stuff that we learned at the time was what we needed to learn back then to keep ourselves safe and happy. The mind's first response is always in the direction of what it thinks is the best strategy for the most happiness. Our minds automatically invite familiarity and reject anything that doesn't line up with what we already believe. For example, it's why some full-grown adults are afraid of spiders. Something about spiders scared them when they were young, which then went into their belief system, hardwired to their brain, and now, as an adult, they can't help but produce a fear response whenever they even think about a spider. Think of your life like a ship that has a captain and a crew. The captain is your logical, conscious mind that knows that spiders aren't scary. The crew, our subconscious mind, who uses emotions to actually steer the ship, learned back in the day that spiders are scary and should be avoided at all costs. Most of the crew members arrived on the ship before there was a captain on board, and the only job they knew how to do at the time was to keep the ship afloat. There are a lot of crew members on your ship doing great things. But there are some on your ship doing what the captain now deems to be the wrong things, outdated, unhelpful, and don't steer the ship in the new direction. So whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking in motivation or willpower, there was a time in your life where a crew member on your ship learned that this is just how I am. And of course, despite the captain saying, no, that's no longer true, this is the direction we need to go in now, this is the underlying belief from that crew member that will always hold you back until now. Right, so we are going to do a bit of mind rewiring hypnosis now. We're not going to go into a deep state trance. We're just going to open up our minds a bit. It always works for those who want it to work. For some, it happens instantly. For others, it might take a little bit longer to process, but nonetheless, this is going to work. And don't be worried, I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. Otherwise, I would have asked all my previous clients to add another 0 onto their payments, or send me a new card to say thank you instead of flowers. But whatever you want to happen will happen, and anything you don't won't. It's just as simple as that. Are you ready? Okay. I want you to sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor and your hands relaxed on your lap, and close your eyes. Imagine you're standing in a room. There's only one thing in this room, it's a chair. It's the most comfortable chair that you could possibly imagine. Focus on the chair And when you have an idea of what that chair looks like, I want you to go over to the chair and sit in the chair. Imagine what it feels like sitting in the most comfortable chair that you could possibly imagine. Now I want you to imagine there's music playing in the room. It's a song you know. It's a song you like. In fact, it's probably one of your favorites. And as you're sitting in the most comfortable chair you could possibly imagine, just let this song play in your mind. And as that song is playing in your mind, you start to feel relaxed and at ease without a care in the world. It's just you in this room, sitting in this comfortable chair with the music playing, and nothing else from the outside will distract you now from what you are here to do. You're here to let that crew member know that it's now time to change and move forward. It doesn't matter when, where, or how this crew member picked up this belief, because at the time that belief served a purpose. But you have new goals, new ambitions, and you know that you will be happier going in this new direction. The reason to change is always better than the reason to stay the same. It's important to know your crew member is not being sacked or dumped overboard. They're being promoted. A new job. Wow, that's brilliant. Feel the energy and excitement you would normally feel about hearing great news. There's no doubt, worry or fear, because the captain has learned how to do this job and can pass all of this information onto the crew. Better pay, better working conditions, and training from the captain on how to do it. It's a no-brainer, really. The reason to change is better than the reason to stay the same. Imagine how amazing it would feel to finally arrive at this goal. See the things that you would see, feel the things that you would feel. Imagine yourself now having already achieved this goal, as if you're already there right now. Take it all in. I want you to say in your mind's eye, I can inspire myself to achieve what I want. Say it. I can inspire myself to achieve what I want. Say it again. I can inspire myself to achieve what I want. And on the third time, I want you to squeeze your right hand into a fist, nice and tight. Are you ready? I can inspire myself to achieve what I want. As you squeeze that right hand, you can feel a rush of energy go from your fist through your forearm, into your upper arm, into your shoulder, and ripple through every muscle, fibre, and being of your entire body. Notice how wonderful that feels. Sitting in the most comfortable chair you could possibly imagine, with all of this energy and vitality seeping through your veins. I can inspire myself to achieve what I want. Yes, you can. That part that said before, this is just how I am, no longer believes that, and is now excited to take action and to steer that ship in your new direction, full of energy and enthusiasm, no longer impossible to achieve. The world is your oyster, full of opportunities, full of hope, full of joy. Welcome to your new pattern of thought. And in a moment, we're going to leave this room in your mind. and come back to the room that you're in now. I'm going to count back from 3, and then you will open your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, take a nice deep breath in, and breathe out. Now, whenever you need reminding of this pattern of thought, all you got to do is squeeze that right fist and let that energy take over. Try it now while your eyes are open. Squeeze that fist and think, I can inspire myself to achieve what I want. Brilliant. Well done. I love hearing feedback. So let me know how you got on, and do please share this with anyone and everyone who you think might find this useful. Take care. Bye.